In this video, we're going to show you guys how to optimize Windows by disabling unnecessary features. Alright guys, the very first thing we're going to talk about is disabling delivery optimization. This feature essentially allows you to download and upload Windows updates to other PCs on your internet. This is useful in large organizations, but at home you're basically just using more of your bandwidth than you need and slowing things down. So let's change it. Let's go to Windows key. We can press the Windows key and I together to open our settings. And we're going to start in the Windows Update tab, which is down here at the bottom. And then here we're looking for advanced options. Let's click here. And then the key, we're going to go under additional options and select delivery optimization. Now by default, this is going to be toggled on. So we're simply going to toggle this option off. And just by doing this alone, we have largely optimized our Windows PC. So that was the big one we wanted to show you guys, but to make this video even more helpful, we're going to run through several other tips that we recommend. Let's go back into the Windows Update. The tip that we have here is to manually check for updates, always ensuring that you're on the latest update of Windows. That's going to ensure that we have all of the latest improvements or fixes. Anything that could potentially slow your computer down from a software perspective is going to be patched in these updates. Now, next up, we're going to take a look inside of Task Manager, which we can get to by hitting Control Shift and Escape together all at the same time. And here we're actually looking for startup apps. So we've talked about this a lot in other videos. Startup apps can have a massive impact on your computer's performance. By default, a ton of stuff is going to be enabled. So the recommendation here is to look at the startup impact. By clicking this, you can actually filter it by greatest to least impact. Okay, and then we want to take a look at what has a larger impact or a great impact. And if I'm looking at everything that's on here, you can see I've basically disabled all of it. I've got some different video game things, some mouse software, Microsoft Edge, all of this stuff I have disabled. And this is going to be up to you. We would recommend that you make an informed decision with this. So if you're turning off certain things, especially, Intel graphics or Microsoft Edge, make sure it's not a process that you actually need or that is vital to the function of your computer. Everything else, disable it, and you're going to save on performance. Now, similar to that, we're going to go back into our settings. This time we're going to go to apps. Here we're going to go to installed apps. And what we're looking to adjust are the background permissions. So for example, if I click the three dots right here, this setting is not available with every app. So it might take a little bit of time to go through and see what is actually running in the background. But if I keep clicking through, eventually I'm going to see one that says advanced options. So iCloud here, advanced options. And then where it says, let this app run in the background. Now the advice is similar to the last one where you may actually want some of this to run. For example, my iCloud would be syncing files in the background, which is something I do want. But if we're going for maximum performance, we would basically set all of these that we can to never. So if I go back to my apps here and installed apps, we can find another one, and perhaps I can actually disable the other one. So let's take a look. Here we have Minecraft Launcher. All right, I'm gonna switch this to never because I don't need this to run in the background. And then simply just go back to installed apps and repeat the process for all of your installed applications. And then following this, again, you could do something of a debloat, where if there are pre-installed applications that come with Windows that you don't need, you can uninstall these and remove them from here as well. Now for another quick performance boost, this one is also enabled by default from Windows. This will give you marginal improvement, not a massive improvement, but if you're going for maximum optimization, you may want to consider this. So from the settings again, let's go to personalization. So from the settings in the top, I'm going to type adjust the appearance and performance of Windows. And that'll bring us to performance options. And here we see visual effects is the tab that we're in by default. And where it says animations here, so these different animate things are checked. I could uncheck those and then hit apply and hit OK. I'm going to maintain mine for now. But again, that's just another little default setting you can disable if you want to fully optimize your PC. All right, for the next tip, we're going to access our device manager. Simply hit the Windows key, type in device manager. That'll bring us to our device manager from our control panel. From here, let's go into network adapters. We can double click it to drop the list. And then we're actually going to right click it and let's hit properties. Okay, and then we'll right click over the network adapter that we are using. So for me, that is my Ethernet controller. Intel R Ethernet controller is the network adapter I'm using. How do you know? Well, it just depends on if you're using Ethernet or Wi-Fi, or if you want, you could do this for both. So I'll right click and I'll hit properties. We're going to go to power management, where it says allow the computer to turn off this device to save power. I'm going to uncheck that option and I'll press OK. This setting could cause some inconsistent performance, especially after your computer has been idle. Next up, back in the settings menu, we're going to access notifications. We can get to notifications by the system tab. We'll click notifications. And The setting that I'm looking for is under additional settings, which would be towards the bottom. There we see additional settings. So mine's already unchecked, but where it says get tips and suggestions when using Windows, these run in the background and are not necessary for most users. So our suggestion is to disable this as well. Okay, so for the last tip, we're going to search again, hit the Windows key, turn Windows features on or off. This will bring us to a menu in the control panel. And then what do we recommend doing here? Well, we recommend going through and finding any features that are unused. So if there's something here you're not going to use at all, for example, hypervisor platform, virtual machine platform, and Hyper-V. If I wasn't using virtual machines, these could be disabled from my Windows 11 Professional. You can always re-enable them later. This helps to reduce our overhead and keep our computer as efficient as possible. Optimizing Windows isn't about turning off as many features as possible, but it's about turning off the features that you don't need or that are causing unnecessary drag, like the steps that we covered in this video. These small changes can add up and make your system feel much faster right away. All right, so that's going to do it for today's video. If you guys have any questions about anything we covered, feel free to drop those in the comments below and we'll get back with you as soon as we can. If you're interested in purchasing Windows 10, Windows 11, Microsoft Office, remote desktop licenses, Windows Server, or a wide variety of other Microsoft software at a great price, be sure to check out Indigo software. We'll have all the links down below. As our channel continues to grow, we're constantly looking for new video topic ideas. If you have any ideas of your own, we'd love to know what those are. Most viewer commented video requests get made into actual videos on our channel. Lastly, a like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated as it helps to support the channel. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time.